Summer's here at last. We wait and wait and wait, don't we? And it's wonderful when it arrives. And of course, though, every summer season, there's new fashion out there, and that means different colour mixes, and that means that your shoes need a little bit of a refresh as well. We've got the perfect summer pump collection, some really, really lovely mixes of colours going on, as you can see here. Some really nice, fresh additions. I love this. Very, very airy, very bright, and lots of colour this season. So sit back, relax. This could be quite some shopping trip. Just a dream. Just an absolute dream. I can tell you that before you even get these. Click, add to basket, get them home, try them on. Some of the lightest ballerina shoes I have ever seen, and so flexible in every single direction. They are beautiful, incredibly well made. It's just staggering to think that the uppers are leather. You've got a leather insole going on here. This is everything that we love from Bellissimo, but honestly, it is so pliable and moldable. And look at the design. Is that just not completely and utterly classic? Honestly, you can add another 30 or 40 pounds a pair to these, I think, for the look of them. And I think you'd still be in that territory where you think, yeah, I'll have a pair of those. Now, you've got three fabulous colour combinations. You'll see them. You'll be able to pick out the exact colour combination just by clicking on the images on the website when you get there. They are absolutely stunning. Sheila, sorry, I know you are here, but honestly, I feel like I could do these on my own because they're just absolutely scrummy, aren't they?
I don't think they have men's so sort of soft and pliable,
no, never.
do they?
Never.
We're very lucky ladies to have these, and I've got a very happy face. But they are so incredibly soft. I mean, I've no, I'm going to say hosiery.
No hosiery.
On my feet at all, and they are really soft, and you know me and my thin skin, so nothing is rubbing on my feet at all, and that leather is exquisite, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I really wish that we could pass these from the screen directly for you to hold in your hand, because they are just the most ridiculously flexible. If you've got any kind of foot issues whatsoever, this will just give them, Sheila, that biggest of cuddles, won't it?
Oh, absolutely. It is. It's like silk on the skin, and just fit-wise, they are standard. I'm a standard fit, but there is a little bit of room on the top there. So when it's summertime, swell o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's got that room for movement.
And for packing, I mean, honestly, we must get those scales in this studio. That's just a few grams, let me tell you. That's less than you would have as a bowl of cereal equivalent, I think. Colour-wise, Sheila, I know I don't need to ask you at all, because I think you would easily go for everything on the table.
Doesn't really matter, does
No.
it? Each and every one of them is beautiful.
It's another one of those ballet pumps, I have to say, that quite easily could be on the shelving around here just purely as decor, because these are stunning. I mean, look, just a complete work of art. It's crazy. I've said this so many times over the years, Sheila. The artistry that they can get into footwear these days is stunning.
It is remarkable, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And
stunning.
they are so pretty. Really pretty. I mean, it's like an English summer, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It really is.
And it looks like somebody's hand painted it. All those individual flowers, the detail on that print is incredible. These are made in Brazil for us, and that kind of gives you a clue as to, you know, just why they're so vivacious. But they're also nicely tailored. So I was thinking, Sheila, that actually if you were going to a little bit of a, you know, casual summer occasion,
yes,
but it wasn't a high heels event.
That's right.
This would take you there nicely, wouldn't it?
Perfect. I mean, a really nice sort of like little shift dress, you know, one of the colours, or even white, and then you've got all the colours in the shoe there that you can accessorise with. But I just think extremely feminine, but extremely comfortable.
Do you know, I love a bit of a block colour when it comes to summer as well, because it means that you can accessorise, and it means your fashion can be a lot more kind of colourful if you then finish everything neatly off with a block colour. These are very, very smart, I have to say. They've got this very, very tailored look. You can see they've got this lovely pleating going on at the front here. It's all leather on the upper, as you can see there, but the base on this is great because it's almost sort of hybrid trainer base in some way, but it makes it so flexible and incredibly light as well. I'm just thinking in a corner of a suitcase you can get quite a lot in these as well for your packing, so they'll be very, very light and won't take up any extra room for you as well. Underfoot, given that this is Bellissimo, which is more of a look for it's more of a fashion kind of range that we do here at Pavers, the comfort going on under there. I don't know if you can see how far my fingers are going down. I mean, I know, Sheila, you said straight away,
oh,
these are a dream.
Yeah. They are fantastic, actually, and I do love this silver. I think a metallic in your wardrobe really, really works. And again, you know, it's something that you can wear, as I'm doing with my cut-offs and things, but they actually look quite smart. So something a little bit more tailored would go with these as well. Yeah,
I do like the fact as well, actually, this could very much easily be a day to night as well, because that silver is quite a little bit muted. Yes, it is a nice sort of showy look, but it's quite a sort of rich and expensive looking silver rather than a shouty silver.
It is, and I mean, just to say, they fit the foot beautifully with all that lovely comfort there. And just to say, with the colours, not everybody wants bright colours, and they're a bit more classic in their dress. So that's where Pavers comes in really well, because we've got something for everybody. Yeah,
I love the navy in particular as well. If you've been used to a particular type of, maybe even a ballet pump as well, but it's been a little bit more traditional and you just want something just that little bit more youthful and smart, then I think this could well be the one for you. Ah, for the princess, I think I found the slipper. Here it is. It is beautifully bejewelled as well, this one. Very, very clever. Actually, if I just put my hand inside that for a second, you can see all the sparkle that's going on from those. And they are like individual little diamantes at every kind of junction going across both sides of this pump. It's very, very clever. Difficult, I know, to see in the studios. You might see it better actually with a darker colour. Let me just quickly grab the blue for a second and then I can show you. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see all of the sparkle from every one of those little diamantes, which are beautiful. Look at that, it's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, listen, let me show you what's going on inside these as well, because there is plenty of comfort, plenty of support going on here. You've got a little bit more of a sort of a stable base going on here, so a little less flexibility, but that's good for the long life of something like these. And I think, to be honest with you, these are going to be coming out for quite a few occasions, Sheila, don't you think?
Definitely. They're quite dressy, aren't they? And sort of going into evening as well, because not everybody wants a heel. And some people are not happy showing their feet either.
Yeah, no,
you know, when
absolutely.
it gets to summertime, they don't want an open sandal or anything. So these are perfect for those occasions. And I just love that little bit of sparkle. And also they do come up quite a way at the side, so you feel really nice and secure. And you've got that tiny little bit of a heel, so you're not just flat to the floor.
They're ever so soft as well, aren't they?
Really, really soft, beautiful. And again, that upper, it just looks like the best suede, even though it's man-made. That's what it feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very nice. 3 different colours then. Denim, light grey, which is like a dove grey almost, isn't it? Very, very nice indeed. And then you've got the lovely soft rose, but not so soft that it's pastel, which I quite like. So it's quite a, you know, it's got a bit of strength to it as well.
Yeah, and I think, you know, they're all sort of soft colours. You could actually see those in interiors, couldn't you?
Yeah, completely and utterly beautiful. And actually, you can build a nice outfit around these too. Very, very nice indeed. Do you know, sometimes with our pump selection, I kind of want to hand out awards, and I want to hand out an award to this particular one for design of the season, because I just think it's a very, very nice. It puts you straight in mind of days by the sea, all the coloured beach huts there on the beachfront. I mean, you can just see exactly where this is taking you, whether it's taking you to the other side of the world or whether it's just taking you, you know, to your local seaside. I think this will be a real dream to wear. Plenty of comfort underfoot. You've got a leather insole there as well, so nice and breathable. The upper on these are leather as well. And look at the attention to detail. I mean, that's a lot of pieces of leather there to actually kind of orchestrate. And they've done it in several different colour varieties as well. So there's a denim, there's a tan and a white multi as well. I love the denim, Sheila, and I know you're going to be the same.
I mean, I just love all of them. I'm looking at them on the table, and when they're on the foot, that little peep toe is lovely, and it's not pinching the toe at all. I love that V. It actually gives the foot the illusion of a really nice sort of slim, shapely foot. Even though these are flat to the floor, I think they look fantastic. I mean, when I put my foot like that, it looks like a really fabulous court shoe, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, yeah.
But then you've got the comfort of it being flat, but you've got that tiny little bit of a wedge there, so you've still got some support.
Love that this goes all the way down to a size 2 as well. People are asking all the time for those slightly more petite sizes as well. It's what we do so well here at Pavers. And again, something like this, Sheila, I mean, what would I know? I'm a boy. I always think, where is my point of view here? Because I'm a boy. You know, we look from the other side of the room, but I would think in terms of teaming this up with summer fashions. You don't really need to think about it,
no,
do you?
You don't.
All colours will work.
Absolutely. You've got every colour under the rainbow, even though I've got pink, I've got green. We could sing the song, but
that's true, we could. Probably best we don't, though, because we will have no viewers left. Colour combination, which one are you liking the most? The one you're wearing, the blue? Denim?
I can't decide. I'm really sorry.
It is difficult. I have to say, for me, I love the tan. The tan combination with those colours just works beautifully. For me, it's like a kind of sweet shop carnival of colours.
It is.
I've just been thinking about how many summer selections I've presented for Pavers over the years, and every year I seem to notice there's something new in design that comes, not just in the actual decoration of a shoe, but actually in the technology, the way they're made as well. So if you have a look at this, you've got something which has the look, a really, really lovely kind of painted floral look, which is very vivid. The colours are very, very stark. They're wonderful. But actually what you can see going on here is actually a texture as well, because this looks and feels to the touch almost like embroidery, but it's not. It's an actual texture that's been added to the upper itself, and it's slightly different between all of the 3 colour variations, because it's almost like 3 different types of pump that we've put together here. So we've got one that feels a little bit like embroidery. We've got the one in the centre there, which is absolutely beautiful, and that's almost a little bit more like sort of foiling on the fabric. And then you've got the one that's closest to you, which has this lovely kind of pearlescent shimmer. So it's kind of like it's like 3 tails in one, Sheila, isn't it?
They're all completely different to each other, except obviously the shape of them. But if you do like pumps, you've got something for every occasion. Love this one, all these pastel shades. I thought it reminded me a little bit of mosaic.
Yes.
But I just think so incredibly pretty. This could even be a bridesmaid's pump. You know, if you've got something in pastel colours, that would be lovely. And then the other 2 are just fantastic with the floral detail.
Now listen, to match up the descriptions and the colours, of course, just look at the images on the website. Now, the one I've got here has a really, really squishy, lovely, soft memory foam layer.
Yeah, mine's definitely squishy. I think all 3 of them have got that interior, which is so lovely and soft. And when you walk in them, you've got all that lovely comfort protecting your foot. They're
fantastic. And look at the price tag as well. I would add to basket right now and get these home as quickly as you possibly can. I can see them being a winner for this year. I was just thinking actually that this kind of pump would be perfect for those people who are a little bit indecisive as well when it comes to colour. I don't know what I'm going to be wearing today, so I'll start with the pumps and I'll work my way up from there. I don't know if you're one of those people, or whether you just want something bright, fresh and new in your shoe wardrobe. Maybe you like the little kind of, you know, ballet pump look. Well, maybe this is a nice little extra into the collection. Wonderful. Very, very soft on the inside. You can see there, look at that. Look at how long the impression stays there. And that means that that memory foam is getting to know your foot individually on these. Very, very flexible. They're a standard fit here. But for me, it's about the riot of colour, Sheila, that's going on here.
Certainly is. I
mean, we can accessorise.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like any coloured top, you know, t-shirt or blouse or anything like that will go so, so well. And they are really, again, so pretty.
Yes.
Extremely comfortable as well. And not like the ballet pumps that you find, let's say, in the supermarket, for instance. They're as flat as a pancake.
Cardboard bottoms.
Yeah, cardboard bottoms. Yeah, so true. But you've got that tiny little heel as well that just elevates you that little bit too. But I just think, you know, if you want something with all that lovely colour, they still look really sophisticated as well, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And Whit Woo, I see you've got the matching bag as well.
I certainly have. I am sporting this lovely bag, and again you've got all those gorgeous colours running through there, and it's actually quite a nice size. And if you look at the bottom here, you've got the little studs, so if you pop your bag on the floor, it's not going to go straight to the floor if it's a dirty floor. But you've got the zip across the top on the bag, the little popper, and across the body.
And plenty of room by the looks of it as well. If you want the details for the bag, they'll be in the description of the ballet pump, and indeed the other way round as well. Yes. If you come to the bag details first, we'll point you in the direction of the pumps. But these are fantastic and very affordable, Sheila, as well, right
Absolutely.
The way across the board.
Yeah, really good.
Oh my word, you are going to love these. If you love a big cuddle and you like something that's soft and stylish, you've found it here, let me tell you. These are our slip-on pumps, and everything about these is just plus, plus, plus. You can see on the inside there, you've got an arch support, which is very, very breathable in there. Also lovely and soft and squishy. Talking of soft and squishy, that continues in the base as well. That's going to have that lovely, lovely soft feel. No harsh edges around these at all. Everything is just so super, super soft. I love this texture. It almost feels like a lovely suede on the upper. But then look at what's going on here. This lovely kind of crisscross is all pearlized elastication. It's very, very clever. I mean, gone are the days when elastication just look like that kind of, you know, medical bandage yes. kind of look. It's so, so nice. Have a little look at the colours that you've got going on here, because I think you'll be making a selection of quite a few of these. We've got the grey, we've got the black, we've got blush in that lovely pink, and there's also the lovely denim. Little bit deeper than a standard denim,
I would say more like Air Force blue, do
yes.
you think? But again, fabulous. The comfort is just gorgeous, and I actually like it round the back there, around the heel. You've got that extra little bit, so that is just so comfortable, really easy to get on. And I think that arch support is lovely for people that don't often want to wear a flat shoe because their feet start to ache. So the arch support really comes into its own.
Completely and utterly. I mean, they're like feather light, aren't they?
They are.
Ridiculously
yep.
light. I mean, I know we're talking summer right now in particular, because these are, you know, in general, they are brighter colours. But I can see this being an all year rounder, can't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is a little bit of a superstar, let me tell you. It feels like it's got that lovely kind of Saint-Tropez kind of look to it. It looks like as well, it could take you to quite a kind of dressed up occasion if you want to as well. But, you know, dressing up has actually changed a lot over the years as well, hasn't it? So I can see this working beautifully with a lovely big kind of maxi dress or something. You've got what looks like this wonderful sort of, it's almost like a chiffon scarf in silver kind of look. It looks very, very light. It's actually quite substantial, but it's got that lovely sort of flowing look, and it just folds back on itself across the top of the shoe. But look at that. I mean, actually, a lot of people are looking for something that is plain and white, that isn't full of embellishment and decorations, has that nice sort of kind of neat line going on, little bit of elevation, as you can see, lots of flexibility, but still nice and safe underfoot, and something with a little bit of comfort too. Now, you've got this in slightly more muted as well, so you've got it in the bright white and silver combination, but there's also the beige and the gold as well. We've been talking quite a lot about bridesmaids,
yes,
but I'm also thinking things like, you know, garden parties, things that we go to outside where we think, oh, please not those shoes where it's heels all day long.
Where you sink down into the grass, and you want to be comfortable all day long, and this is what you will be with these. And again, just by adding that little bit of metallic there, with this one it's the gold and the white it's the silver, it just takes them up to another level, doesn't it?
It's just gorgeous, and again, absolutely belies that price tag as well, which I think, to be honest with you, I mean, you can see it there on the website as you're looking, but if that was double that price in stores right now, you would think, oh, that's the look I've been looking for ages, but actually here you don't have to stretch out that little bit further for the price. So I think very flexible in terms of the wear that you can get out of these, Sheila, as well.
Yeah.
Right, well, I hope we've helped you there with a little bit of summer pump shopping. There are many more on the website as well, but we don't want to bombard you with too many choices. I know Sheila's got quite a list, as always, no surprise there. And listen, all the item numbers and all the details are in the description under the video if you need any more help as well. Don't forget, while you're here on our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, because then we can let you know when there's a new show dropping, and they are left, right and centre. Enjoy your summer. See you back here soon.